Hey there, it's Rachel Mullins, the host of hashtag No Filter Fridays on Public House Media.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Your Life Matters podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Mariah White, and I am a passionate pediatric nurse practitioner and fired up health and happiness coach here to deliver a simple message to you. This podcast is meant to provide a hope and a dream that fuels your soul to dream big and to dream bold and to empower and inspire you to live out your wildest dreams and to grab a hold onto the unwavering truth that you were made for more. What's up, guys? I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so grateful you're tuning in yet again to another episode of Your Life Matters. Every Tuesday, we just dive in together wholeheartedly and just share our love, our thoughts, our journey. And I just try to give you tangible things that you can implement into your own life that will help you to just excel and achieve your greatest dreams in life, because I truly believe that our life is worth living. I want us at the end of our days to be able to say, did I live, did I love, and did I matter? And those responses, those answers to be everything that we ever could hope for. I don't want us to look back and be on our deathbed and look and say and wish, coulda, shoulda, woulda, and have all of these regrets. I want us to live our best life, and that starts right here every Tuesday as you dive into personal development and growth and learning and just excelling in your life and in your goals and in your dreams. So I'm so proud of you. If you haven't yet, leave a rating or a review and just let me know what this podcast has done for you. Share it with a friend, send it, just hit the dots at the bottom right hand corner and be able to share the episode via text message or a link, share it on Instagram, share it on Facebook. I'm just so grateful. However you try to share this platform, just share it with somebody who may need it. Today, we're going to talk about something that maybe sounds a little bit counterproductive, but I want you to do less in order to do more. And you're like, what, Mariah? This makes no sense. Again, I want to hone in on $1 million moments and really cultivating a life by design. And that starts with when you do less, you actually are doing more because you're more present, because you're more focused, because you're getting shit done. Like, yes, I just said it. Hashtag get shit done. Because, guys, when you sit there and you say, I'm going to devote this much time to get this done, you're actually doing way less work and you're spending more time doing the things that really matter. And in that time that you're really focused, giving whatever it is that you are really focused in, your passion, your dream, your business, your work, whatever you're doing, if you work smarter and not harder, you'll actually end up doing less instead of more. So you're probably like, Mariah, that like you either lost me or that kind of makes sense. If I lost you, it's simple. When you are sitting there and you are trying to get a whole bunch of things done and you're like, my laundry list of things to do is never ending. My to-do list just keeps going and going and going. I promise you, if you were to say, I'm going to block out 2 hours, that's 60 minutes twice in my day, and I'm going to demolish my to-do list. I'm going to get things done. I'm going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. The TV is going to be off. Social media does not exist, and I'm just going to crush out what I need to get done. I promise you, you would get more done in that focused time slot than you would if you were to sporadically try to be doing things throughout the day. I promise you, when you focus and you really truly decide right then and there that you're going to get something done, that's what you'll do. For me, when I was at my busiest, I was working Monday through Sunday, didn't get a day off. I was getting my doctorate. I was finishing my dissertation. I was working, and I continued to pour into other people. But for me, I built a 6-figure income side hustle working 30 to 60 minutes a day. And now many of you are like, no, you didn't. There's no way. No, I did, because I knew I had X amount of things to do in order to move my business forward. And it meant that I needed to devote 1 hour a day. That's it. I don't need to work my business from sun up to sundown. I don't need to sit there and give all of this extravagant amount of time in order to be successful. I just needed to focus 1 hour every single day and just give it my all for that 1 hour. Now, say you are in design, or you're a landscaper, or you run a business such like I do, or you are a podcaster, or you do emails, or you're a blogger. I promise you, if you were to just set a schedule, a timeline, a sheet, a to-do list of all the things you need to get done, and you commit 1 hour a day or 2 hours a day, you would actually be doing less, because you wouldn't be bullcrapping all the way throughout your day. You would actually get things done, and you'd be working smarter and not harder. I know for me, as soon as I got out of school and being regimented and being so busy, I kind of lapsed in my time management. But for me, the busier I was, the more time managed I was about things that I needed to get done, the more successful I was, because I was very strategic about what I needed to do and times I needed to do them. So then when all of that stopped and I graduated and I got my job as a doctor of nursing practice, like I did all of these things, and I was like, man, like it's taking me forever to do stuff. I'm not getting as much traction. I'm not moving my business as much forward as I used to. Why? And I realized it's because I sat there and went from being very regimented, doing the things that I needed to do to propel myself forward in 1 hour to 2 hours a day, and I stopped doing them. And I realized I needed to bring that back in. So every single morning, I do my same morning routine of moving myself forward mentally, spiritually, emotionally, really diving into self-love and self-care. And then I sat there and I know that I can work 1 hour a day of my business and really get things done. That way, I work less hours per se. I work smarter. I get more things done. I'm propelling myself forward in my business and my goals and in my dreams. But guess what? The most important thing is now I have more time for my daughter. Now I have more time to spend time with my family. Now I have more time to spend with people that I love and my friends. Now I have more time to enjoy the things that I'm working so hard for. A lot of times people are like, oh, women who make 6 figures or go out for working a business or do this are just money hungry, or money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. Guess what? You don't actually have a problem if the problem can be solved with money. And I'm going to say that again. You don't actually have a problem if the problem can be solved with money. And here's why. Because if you can tell me right now that you can solve any problem if you made more money, you don't actually have a problem, because money is not hard to come by. Money is not the root of all evil. You can be prosperous and be a good person. You can give to charities. You can give to church. You can tithe more. You can help more people in your community. You can help more of your family members that need assistance. You can do all of these incredible things when you make more money, and it has nothing to do with being evil or not being a good person or being money hungry. It has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that whatsoever. You are able to be successful and make more money, and then in turn help other people. And that only comes from doing less, being very regimented, working smarter and not harder, and being successful in your craft and in what you're doing. I want you guys to have freedom. I want you to have a life by design. I want you to go after your dreams. I want you to build a 6-figure income side hustle. I want you to have all of these things in life because you are worth it. Because you deserve that, because you are more than capable of having that health and that happiness in your life. But you have to be willing to commit to a very regimented schedule. You have to be willing to commit yourself to doing less, more effectively, more efficiently, in a regimented time spot in order for you to actually prosper. Now, if you're sitting there saying, well, Mariah, I don't have an hour a day. If you can't find an hour a day where you can give yourself the time, the money, the effort, the self-care, the motivation, the encouragement that you need in order to move yourself forward, sister, we have a bigger problem than you just not having an hour a day. We need to work on your self-love and your belief in yourself. If you can believe in Santa Claus for 12 years, you could believe in your damn self for half a minute to know that you can do this and you can spend an hour of your time each day making yourself better. When you change your mind, you change your life. You have an hour a day. It's just a matter of whether or not it's a priority. How about change what you have to say? When people are like, oh, do you have time to do this? Or do you have time to do that? Do you have time to work out? Do you have time to make yourself better? Do you have time to start your business? Do you have time to go after your dreams? Just say, no, I just don't want to make it a priority. Instead of saying, no, I just don't have the time. When people say, hey, are you going to go back to nursing school? Are you going to go advance your degree? Are you going to go after your dream that you've been talking about? No, it's just not a priority for me. Don't say it's just because I don't have time, because that's bullcrap. You do have time. You're not making time. And the reason why you're not making time is 1, you're either scared, 2, you haven't realized that you're worth it, or 3, you realize that even if you went after it, it's scary and you probably will achieve it, but that also scares you. People who go after their dreams, regardless of how scared they are, usually end up attaining them, and they blow themselves away because they realize that the fear that they had attached to that dream didn't even actually exist. False evidence appearing real. That's the definition of fear. So guys, I need you to take a moment, look down at your dream and say, how much time do I need to devote every single day to getting it done? And I mean, shut off your Facebook notifications, shut off your Instagram notifications. No notifications at all pop up on my phone. I run a very successful business and I refuse to have news feeds and notifications pop up on my phone, no emails, nothing. Because guess what? I manage my own time. I know that I devote 2 hours a day to plugging into my business so that at the rest of the day, the other 22 hours, I can be the best pediatrician, I can be the best mother, the best sister, the best friend. That's what matters to me, and that's what I want for you. So guys, what in your life can you devote 2 hours? Where? Do you need to wake up earlier than your kids? Stay up later than your kids? Do you need to just wake up an hour earlier just to get in some personal development? Do you need to, instead of going out for lunch, pack your lunch and really spend time working in on your dreams? Or are you just going to continue to make sure that your employer's dream happens? Are you going to continue to work hard for them so that they can continue to make the money? Or are you going to step up and realize that you deserve this too? It's very simple. You have to make the decision. It's time to work smarter and not harder, and it's time to be doing less so that you could do more of what actually matters. Guys, I love you. I'm coming at you a little aggressive today, but it's truly out of love and belief that you can make anything happen in your life. I love you guys, and I want you to share this episode with somebody who might just be struggling with time management, might just be struggling with the belief that their dreams can happen. Because guess what? You are more than worthy, more than capable, more than loved, and your life matters. It's time that you go share that.